Hey, how's it going, everyone? And today I kind of wanted to talk about the Progen X80. You know, a lot of people have been getting this car and stuff like that. It's brand new to GTA 5, and I personally love it. But there's a couple of things that probably people that need to know before they buy it. There's a lot of different things that might put people off of the car, and I was kind of surprised at, first of all, the price tag. I mean, it's the most expensive car we've seen so far. Starting at around 2.7 million, and obviously once it upgrades and everything go to it, it is probably about 3 million, which is very, very expensive for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people can't afford that amount of money. So for a lot of people it would probably be off-putting, and it must be a pretty good car for that amount of money. First of all, this is probably one of the 3 cars that we will see over the next 3 weeks. I'll put a video out in the next couple of days explaining that stuff. We also have a car being released on the Tuesday, which is going to be, oh wow, it's going to be something, the 28th of June is the day that's going to be released. And I'll have more information about that in another video, but kind of wanted to talk about the Progen T20 X80 actually, in fact. So this car has the fastest car in the game. It's really nice looking. I find it's actually a kind of futuristic feel to it, but it does look very, very, very nice, and I love the colours and everything that you can add to it. The handling, not so good. I mean, I wish the braking was a little bit better, unless the handling overall was a bit better. But you can't really do much about that sort of stuff. As I said, it's 2.7 million. There's a lot of different upgrades to do it, including spoilers and stuff like that, you know, a lot of different things. I can definitely see a lot of people using this for stuff maybe like races and stuff. That's perfect car, you know, but I know a lot of people won't get this because they've probably saved their money for a Reaper or something that they were really hyped about, and then this car has come out of nowhere and surprised a lot of people. But I did get one, and I'm actually really happy that I did, because it's probably the main car that I use right now. I know a lot of my friends and stuff, they don't actually like the look of it, but I like the look of it, and I kind of like the speed aspect of it. It's the fastest car in the game. Gives you that little advantage in certain races and stuff like that. So I wanted to get into some benefits of it and kind of more advantages and disadvantages of having the car, just so that you guys have all the information before you go and spend 2.7 million on this car, which is probably give or take around 20 to 25 pounds. If you're to buy shark cards. First of all, this car, obviously, as I said, is the fastest car in the game. Is very much a unique car, and its looks, it is very, very different from any other car that you'd see in GTA. In fact, it's probably the most unique car that Rockstar's brung out. Yeah, it's just it's an amazing car all round. But yeah, so some of the advantages of it are the speed, you know, its handling is better for a supercar class. You know, it doesn't really break that supercar class. It stays in there nice and tidy and stuff like that. It does beat the T20 in a race. It takes a while to get up to its top speed, which is kind of annoying. You know, a full runway at Los Santos Airport does not take up to its full speed, which is hard because a lot of races that you see will not be that long. So definitely, if you're looking for a car that's got fast acceleration, fast top speed, and is very, very fun to drive, this may not be the car for you. It's designed more to break the balance between the T20 and the Reaper. It just breaks that, adding a brand new car into it and stuff like that, and being much, much faster. And I'm really excited to see how the other 2 cars that are planned to come out in the next 2 weeks follow from this car, because I know it will kind of set a boundary as to how good or bad the next 2 cars will be. This car seems to went down pretty good with a lot of people, but a lot of people are still annoyed at the price tag and how Rockstar haven't made it very easy for people to gain 2.7 million or 3 million in GTA 5 Online, which is a lot of people's kind of trouble. I mean, they keep releasing all this great content, stuff like $6.5 million apartments, but not many people can afford that money. You know, and even buying shark cards for a lot of people isn't an option, because it's about £60 or something like that just for that one office, which is crazy money when you're talking about it for something in game. yeah, so a lot of people just don't see the monetary value of buying a car that costs £25. Obviously, if you've got the money in game, you spend it on it, that's perfect, that's amazing. Yeah, but just a lot of people just don't really like this car from the benefit of its price tag, and I think if you overcome that and you are able to buy it, you will see the benefits of it. It's a very nice looking car. A lot of people love seeing it online. It's a brilliant car for races, stunts and stuff like that. Custom races, it is not good. I'm sorry, but the braking on it is awful. I've hit so many walls with it, it's unbelievable. I mean, you cannot keep this thing without a scratch for more than just a couple of minutes, which is annoying for a lot of people because this car looks amazing, but it gets scratched so easy because the handling and the braking isn't as good to handle the power of the car. There's a lot of things that you could do, the Rockstar could do to increase that. They could increase the handling, better braking and stuff like that, but according to the braking in the game, it's better for cars that aren't as fast as this, but it kind of breaks it by the car being so fast. There's a couple of other things. There's stuff like the accent colour, which is amazing. I love the accent colour all around the car with the wheels and stuff like that. That's incredibly cool. Right now I think I've changed from red to ultra blue to all these different unique colours, which is so cool. And I love it, to be honest. I love the car all round. A couple of things to do with the paint jobs and stuff like that. I know a lot of people, there's so many paint jobs to pick for this car, and a lot of people find it hard to pick one paint job for this car. You know, I've found myself changing it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 times, just because I love a different type of paint job every time. You know, I'd really love to hear your feedback on this new car. To be honest, I overall love it, although there's a couple of tweaks. Like everything, there's a couple of tweaks that they could have made to make this car perfect, but I'm not really too bothered about that. You know, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the brand new 2 cars coming in the next couple of weeks. Of course, I said I'd have a video on them in the next couple of days telling you all the details that you need to know, and how much these cars are going to be and stuff like that, as well as I'm actually going to be showing you some pictures of them. So maybe make sure you stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. I really hope everyone has a really nice Sunday. Obviously I said that in the last video, it is a Sunday that I'm recording this on. So I hope you guys have a really nice Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new here as well. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.